Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, a bonus point. If not, there is a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Gentlemen, all of the questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to everyone. The first set of questions will require 30 seconds of your time. I'm going to start with a preamble to all schools, after which I'll come to you, St. Augustine's College. Preamble. Find the transition frequency for the given pair of principal quantum numbers of the Bohr hydrogen atom. That's the preamble. St. Augustine's, n equals 2 and n equals 4. Yes, Sylvester.
Getting 6.2.
Go ahead.
Sir, madam, the transition frequency is given by 6.2 by 10 to an exponent of positive 14 hertz.
Yes. Ghana National College with the same preamble. N equals 3 and n equals 5. Asante.
Please, we have 2.4 by 10 to the power by 10 to the power 12 hertz.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 2.3 times 10 raised to the power 14 hertz. Osei Tutu, with the same preamble, n equals 4 and n equals 6. Samuel?
The frequency is given by the frequency is given by 1.1 by 10 exponent 14 hertz.
Yes. Next set 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Give the formula of the salt formed from each of the following neutralization reactions and indicate whether it will be acidic, basic, or neutral in an aqueous solution. I hope you got your preamble. Give the formula of the salt formed from each of the following neutralization reactions and indicate whether it will be acidic, basic, or neutral in an aqueous solution. St. Augustine's, ammonia and nitric acid. Sylvester?
This one is weak. So, madam, so the formula is NH4NO3, and this salt form will be an acidic salt.
Yes. Sylvester, you have called me sir twice. When you come to the School of Engineering Sciences at Legon, the people that call me sir in class, they have a bill. These days, with inflation, maybe it should be 30 cedis. That means a bill for waiting for you, okay? With the same preamble, Ghana National College. Ethanoic acid and potassium hydroxide. Asante.
Check. Okay, so the salt formed is this one. CH3 COOK, and this salt is basic.
You are right. With the same preamble, phosphoric acid and barium hydroxide. Yes, Francis?
Okay. So the salt formed is BA subscript 3, bracket open, PO4, bracket close, subscript 2, and it is basic.
You are right. Next set 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble. Find the domain of the given function. St. Augustine's, f of x is equal to square root of the expression x squared minus 3x minus 10. Yes, Denzel?
X is such that X is a member of all real numbers such that X must be greater than or equal to 5, or X must be less than or equal to negative 2.
You are right. With the same preamble, f of x is equal to square root of the expression 4 minus x squared. Yes, Asante?
Sure. X is a member of all real numbers such that -2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2.
Yes. With the same preamble, f of x is equal to 1 over square root of the expression x squared minus 25. Samuel?
X is such that X is a member of all real numbers where X is greater than 5 or X is less than -5.
You are right. Next set 10 seconds. St. Augustine's, distinguish between the epicotyle and hypocotyle with respect to their location. Yes, Sylvester?
The epicotyle and hypocotyle are both parts of the cotyledon, but for the epicotyle, it is found above ground. That is, it is located above the ground level, whilst the hypocotyle is found below ground level. And also the epicotyle is usually above the germinating seedling. That is, it goes above the germinating parts, whilst the hypocotyle is located below the germinating parts or seedlings.
1. What if there is no ground? Does that mean you can't have these structures? Okay, so the hypocotyle is situated between the radicle and the node of the cotyledon, whereas the epicotyle is located between the cotyledon node and the plumule. Yes, you had the right directions, but your technical terms were off, and if there's no ground, your answer doesn't make sense. Okay. Distinguish between coleoptile and coleorhiza with respect to the type of sheath they are. For a bonus. Okay. So the coleoptile is a protective sheath, whereas a coleorhiza is an undifferentiated sheath. In fact, the coleoptile protects the shoot tip, while the coleorhiza protects the root and the root cap. All right. Osei Tutu, state the function of perisperm of seeds and pericarp of fruits. Yes, Samuel?
The pericarp protects the fruit. That is from the outer covering that protects the seeds inside the fruit, whilst the perisperm protects the inner contents of the seed. As the pericarp protects the seed, encompassing this, the pericarp protects the fruit encompassing the seed, while the perisperm protects the inner contents of the seed.
1. The perisperm is non-functional in seeds, doesn't have any function, okay? But the pericarp protects the fruit. That's the part you were able to mention. Protects the fruit. It also helps in nutrition and dispersal. You don't even come close to that. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Two non-interacting particles, masses M1 and M2, are acted upon by external forces F1 and F2. Find the acceleration of the center of mass of the pair for the given set of values. Again, two non-interacting particles, masses M1 and M2, are acted upon by external forces F1 and F2. Find the acceleration of the center of mass of the pair for the given set of values. St. Augustine's, M1 is equal to 2 kilogram, M2 is 3 kilogram, F1 is equal to 2I plus 3J Newton, and F2 equals 3I plus 2J plus 20K Newton. Denzel?
Into one bracket, the expression I plus J plus 4K, close bracket, all in meters per second square.
Yes. Ghana National with the same preamble. M1 is 1 kilogram. M2 is 4 kilogram. F1 is equal to 2I plus 3J plus 8K Newton, and F2 is equal to 3I plus 2J minus 3K Newton. Is that hand up, Asante? Go ahead.
So you have an expression in bracket I plus G plus K. Close that bracket, all in meters per second squared.
You're right. Osei Tutu with the same preamble. M1 is 3 kilogram. M2 is 1 kilogram. F1 is equal to 8I plus 6J minus 17K Newton. And F2 is equal 4I plus 2J minus 3K Newton. Yes, Samuel?
The expression 3I plus 2G minus 5K, all in meters per second squared.
You're right. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Give the systematic name of the monomer of the given polymer. That's the preamble. St. Augustine's. Polypropylene. Sylvester?
It is called propene.
Yes. With the same preamble. Polyvinyl chloride. Okay, go ahead.
Chloroethane. Chloroethane.
What did you say?
Chloroethane.
No. The right answer is chloroethene, not ethane. Now your major question with the same preamble. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Yes, Samuel?
Tetrafluoroethene. Tetrafluoroethene.
Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the sum to infinity of the given series. Please leave your answer as a rational number. I hope you got that. All right. So, your series. 15 minus 1.5 plus 0.15 minus 0.015 plus 0.0015 minus and so on. Yes, Denzel?
150 over 11.
Yes. With the same preamble, your series. 56 minus 28 plus 14 minus 7 plus 3.5 minus on and on. Asante?
Can't it go inside? 112 over 3.
You are right. With the same preamble. 27 minus 9 plus 3 minus 1 plus 1/3 minus and on and on. Yes, Samuel?
81 on 4.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds. Tendons and ligaments are composed of which type of tissue? Denzel?
Madam, please, it is composed of connective tissues, specifically connective fibers. That is fibrous connective tissues.
Okay. What is the composition of the intercellular matrix in connective tissue? Is that hand up, Asante? Go ahead.
Water, ions. We have water and some ions, like potassium ions and calcium ions.
That's incorrect. Yes, Denzel?
It is composed of some fibers such as collagenous fibers and elastin.
Not for a bonus. Of course, you are right. You have protein fibers like collagen and elastin, as you mentioned, but there is also the ground substance, okay, ground substance as well. Osei Tutu, what does simple columnar epithelial tissue refer to? Yes, Francis?
Okay, the simple columnar epithelial tissue is a type of epithelial tissue that lines the digestive tract and helps in the secretion and absorption of the food materials, and the cells of the simple columnar tissue are narrow and tall.
2. You kind of localize them. This was a general question, right? So tissue with a single layer of cells, and the cells are longer than they are wide. That is why they are columnar. Okay, so that description, that's what made me give you the 2, but the extra things, not necessarily. Okay. All right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. An object is launched horizontally with speed u from the top of a building of height h on level ground. For the given values of u and h, find the speed of the object when it strikes the ground, assuming air resistance can be ignored. Please, did you get your preamble? One more time. An object is launched horizontally with speed u from the top of a building of height h on level ground. For the given values of u and h, find the speed of the object when it strikes the ground, assuming air resistance can be ignored. So now, St. Augustine's, u is equal to 16 meters per second, and h is 200 meters. Denzel?
Okay. So, madam, so we have it to be equal to 66 meters per second.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 65 meters per second. Ghana National College, with the same preamble. U is 70 meters per second and H is 75 meters. Asante.
80 meters per second.
Yes. Osei Tutu with the same preamble. U is 6 meters per second and H is 32 meters. Samuel?
Okay, 46 meters per second.
That's incorrect. Two. One. Okay, go.
26 meters per second.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. St. Augustine's. .08 gram of rubidium hydroxide is dissolved in 200 centimeter cubed of solution. What volume of a 0.400 mole per decimeter cube solution of a hydrochloric acid will completely react with 25 centimeter cubed of this solution? Atomic mass for rubidium is 85.0. Sylvester?
The volume needed to react is 4.0 is 3.
That's incorrect. For a bonus.
50 centimeter cube.
Pardon?
50 centimeter
No.
cube.
The right answer is 12.5 centimeter cube. Your major question. A 200 centimeter cube sample of orange juice has a pH of 3.0. What volume of deionized water must be added to increase its pH to 4.0? Asante.
Sure. 1,800 centimeter cube.
Yes. Osei Tutu. Calculate the mass of calcium hydroxide needed to completely neutralize a 40.0 centimeter cubed of 0.250 mole per decimeter cube solution of hydrobromic acid. Yes, Samuel?
The 3SF. The mass is 0.370 grams.
All right. Next set 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the inverse of the given linear transformation. That's the preamble. St. Augustine's xy mapping onto 2x plus y, 3x plus 2y. Yes, Sylvester?
So the inverse of this mapping is given by xy such that xy mapping onto 2x minus y minus 3x plus 2y.
Yes. With the same preamble. xy mapping onto x plus y, x plus 2y. Yes, Mark?
So, the inverse is xy mapping onto 2x minus y negative x plus y.
You are right. With the same preamble. xy mapping onto x minus y, 2x minus y. Samuel?
The inverse mapping of xy is negative x plus y, negative 2x plus y.
You are right. Last set of questions for the round, 10 seconds. St. Augustine's. What is the name of the mechanism that ensures that there is a higher concentration of sodium ions in the extracellular fluid than in the intracellular fluid? Denzel?
Okay, so madam, this mechanism is known as ion regulation or active transport.
No, for a bonus. It's called the sodium-potassium pump. Ghana National College. What is the name given to the type of transport where glucose or an amino acid bind to a receptor protein on the plasma membrane, which then moves the molecule into the cell without the expenditure of energy. Yes, Mark?
Facilitated diffusion.
You're right. Last question of the round, Osei Tutu. What is the name given to the movement of glucose or amino acids from the gut into the cell lining, into the cells lining the gut, when they bind to a transport protein that has also bound to a sodium ion, the sodium ion entering the cell along its concentration gradient? Samuel?
Active transport.
That's incorrect for a bonus. It is a type of active transport, but this is secondary active transport. Because you see the multiple binding, secondary. That's the end of the first round.